Gentlemen?
Thank you so much there, Clutch. Of course, yes, we have 2 more matches for today. And now it is time for the loser bracket finals, where we have Believe the Hype facing off against awaiting STK. Now, Believe the Hype had a tough series there in the winter bracket finals against Straight Rippin', going down 2-0 against them. But now it is time for them to shake that off. Forget about it. Move on to this matchup because it's do or die time for them.
That's right. Before that earlier matchup, Formal had predicted on stage, as you saw, that they would take down Straight Rippin' 2-0.
That's
and
right.
Quite the opposite happened. Take a look at the bracket here. Straight Rippin' awaiting the results of this next match in the final. Right now, Believe the Hype going up against STK. STK, had a pretty good run through the losers bracket. They got to be feeling good. Believe the Hype could be a bit down after that 2-0 defeat, but they know they need to jump right back into the action if they want to meet up against Straight once again.
That's right, but if you're STK, though, you know that you want to get that opportunity at redemption against Straight Rippin', having fallen to them in the second round of our winner bracket. And honestly, Straight Rippin' has been playing out of their mind. I was actually on Twitter, and I saw, good old Frank the Show, good friend of ours here, a fellow caster, who actually was talking about how impressed he was with Ryan Noob and Straight Sick at this event. And another note there to bring up was, and I completely forgot about this, was that Straight Sick was the winner of RTX. Right. So that was another thing to kind of point out with this team. Like, Straight Sick has recently had a tournament victory under his belt. He's just been playing incredible the last couple of events here. And it was an absolutely brilliant pickup from T-Squared to go for Straight Sick. And then, of course, when you put on top of that, the brilliant play of himself, of T-Squared, but also Roy, who's just been, an absolute beast. And then you have Ryan Noob. It really just feels like all 4 members of this team are clicking. But now that they're sitting in the finals, lovely, awaiting their opponent, we got to talk about STK and Believe the Hype. Intensity from Believe the Hype has been the key for them. But STK on the other side has relied, on knowledge as well as skill from those 2 guys all the way at the corner, Snakebite and World 2.
Yeah, those 2 players have been so dominant in this event. Those 2 players can rip apart an entire base, especially in this next matchup, which is going to be Warlock, Capture the Flag. Those 2 players, if they are flanking with such consistent shots and great smarts, as well as communication, it is a nasty package if you are on the receiving end of it.
Yeah, that's right. So players are going to have to be, or at least Believe the Hype is going to have to be on their toes, which is something that they're rather good at the start of all these games. So guys, it is time for the loser bracket finals. Winner will go to face Straight Rippin', STK, Believe the Hype. Hopefully you guys in the house make some noise because it's going to be one heck of a matchup. I cannot wait to see this. And again, when you talk about Warlord, you're constantly talking about intensity and fast-paced gameplay. What a way to kick things off here.
Yeah, here we go. I'd love to start things off with Ogre 2. He's been playing well this entire tournament, which certainly is no surprise to us here. Now we'll jump into this gameplay. It's going to be Warlord Capture the Flag, game 1.
All right, Ogre 2 now. Taking a look and seeing what's going on in Aid's banking, though, as Ogre 2 wisely enough backs off. And will continue to push over here on the left side. Teammates clearing on the left now, focusing his attention on Formal, who was able to come out on top with that one. And let's see here what's going on with Maniac, who has the camo. And seems like
it looks like we actually have the wrong map being used there. As you see, the portals were turned off in that map that was being used. And of course, the portals need to be turned on for the capture of the flag.
Portals.
So we'll go ahead and make sure we choose the right map variant there. We apologize about that delay. We'll go ahead and get that match restarted. But I think the player was quite surprised when he just found a wall there.
It's like, what?
Repeatedly walking into it.
Why is this happening?
It's not working.
Yeah. So
yeah, we'll go ahead and get that map switched out.
Yeah, and obviously Halo is a game that has so much variety in the map selection, as well as with Forge coming out and all that.
I mean, that's a good point there. Some really cool Forge tools within Halo 2 Anniversary that we offer, of course, with things like the teleporters and the interactive elements, the new environment pieces of the map. Of course, those all can be forged on and off to your liking. With some great new Forge tools that we have within Halo 2 Anniversary that I've never before seen. So definitely an expanded Forge tool set. I know a lot of Forgers are excited to get onto the Halo 2 Anniversary blank canvases and start getting to work If you want to learn more, you can head to HaloWaypoint.com, or also IGN has a feature on Forge as well.
Yeah, that's right, guys. And players are getting ready to go here in just a little bit. So, again, we apologize for the delay, but, you know, I mean, it's live. So, when it's live, anything can happen. Of course, looking at this loser bracket finals, I guess now is a good opportunity to kind of dive into both teams here, starting with Believe the Hype. I guess I want to talk about BTH because they just came off of a very disappointing loss against Straight Ripon. Thoughts on that, Bravo?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, that's the difficult part, right, of losing that winner's bracket final, is then being sent to the loser's bracket and knowing that you need to immediately play against a team who is on a winning streak. So Believe the Hype, certainly no stranger to that scenario. However, they really need to get their act together if they want to come out strong against STK, because they certainly have their eyes set on the grand finals.
Yeah, and you made mention of that winning streak from STK. You know, this morning having defeated VwS, you know, and the
also
night beating up,
they
defeated Optic Gaming, and they actually defeated Optic Gaming 2-0.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, they you know, won the Team Slayer game. It looked like it was just all like cylinders running, right? The engine was revving for this squad, and nothing was going to stop them. The hype train was moving through, and I guess now looking at this one here, looking at this matchup, STK, the confidence is at an all-time high, while Believe the Hype, they're going to have to deal with this one. But it seemed like off the break, though, in that start, you know, Believe the Hype was coming at them with everything that they had. You know, STK had a good start, but now without further ado, let's hop into the action as we're going to go right back to Ogre 2 as the action is going to begin on Warlord CTF.
Yeah, big start from him there, taking out Lethal. A nice job to eliminate the enemy team. Make sure they have 2 down now. I think they're actually in a position to potentially push it, and Ogre 2 is already at the enemy's base.
Yeah, and again, like, Ogre 2 is just going to continue to play those portals, right? That was something that Walshy had made note of before, how important the portals are, and Ogre 2 has just been living there. He gets the headshot on Formal. Now Nade's flying in. He is going to get dropped from the right, though, as Royal 2 was actually looking to clean up one of those guys. But jumping over to Believe the Hype's Lethal, as he has Snakebite on his sights, and he can't quite follow through with it. Getting picked off there. Snakebite, solid shots from him, as Lethal will be off the respawn.
Yeah, let's go ahead and stay with Lethal, see what he's going to do to make sure his team gains early map control. We're 1 minute in. Neither team really establishing control just yet. Looks like that camo was burned, so neither team will have a camo run here now, as we are now fully 1 minute into this match. Both teams a little bit retreated to their base.
Yeah, and something to point out is also the use of the side bases, right? That's going to be, you know, a big point of contention for both teams.
Yep, that's where Formal is right now on this yellow base. As you see, Lethal still grounded at his own base, and he's making sure that no enemy team is located at green right now. Checking it, but does find Snakebite. Nice shots there to push him back.
Yeah, he knows he's going to be stuck in that hut, so if he just creeps around the corner, and that's going to be a headshot.
And now they have
as
both
well.
side bases. Take a look at this, and they're also on the enemy flag. Maniac now in a position to pull. They eliminate the final threat now with green and yellow control. Going to try to push in here and get a flagpole.
Yeah, well, Lethal has to be careful, though, because, of course, those players, you're going to have maybe one person spawning over there, and and Lethal is going to get dropped. That's going to be 2 down, though, for STK. 1 down for Believe the Hype. The flag, I think, was actually dropped down. The red flag dropped down, but it was returned right away. Meanwhile, you had Maniac getting into a fight there. He ends up getting dropped by Hines. APG with a kill on, what is that? I apologize. Snakebite taking out APG. It's just been so fast and frantic to start things off here.
Yeah, Lethal right there, hesitant to port. Make sure he reloaded first. A very wise decision. You don't want to come through there with your pants down reloading. So right now, pushing into enemy base. Might lift up, but gets caught off guard, as looks like STK does have some good control of the side bases. And they've also pulled the enemy flag. So right now, that flag is out. STK now Snakebite running that flag through yellow.
Yeah, Snakebite trying to make some magic happen. Long ways around, too, and he's going to toss that flag out, going through the teleporter, not able to make it. Flag is going to be down. Hines, though, living up top.
APG with a very clutch return there, Golden Boy. Both flags are now back at home.
Yeah, and I was actually going to Hines there because he was trying to maintain control of the top mid for, you know, for a little while there, and he jumped up, ended up paying the ultimate price. But Hines off the respawn, looking to advance forward. He finds maybe 1 or 2 players there, looking to get one, and that player's going to run away. Who are you looking at right now, Bravo?
It looks like I was making sure that camo actually did drop, and STK successfully eliminating the player on BTH who did grab that camo. So right now, I'd love to see off the respawn after, we'll stay on board with Hines right now. We'll switch over to Ogre 2 in just a minute. We'll see if Hines is able to lock this down with his team.
Yep, and APG in his sights. Heinz going to be able to drop him there as well. Ogre 2 going to go for the support. And switching over to Ogre 2, who's actually helping his teammate here to be able to secure this cap now.
Look at that perfect portal game like you talked about, Golden Boy.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going to be able to get this cap, Bravo, any second now. This could be it.
And Snakebite actually goes down. We'll take a look at that flag. Royal 2 now in position if you want to switch over to grab that flag. Last second, pulls it in, and they go up 1-0.
STK with the first flag cap of this matchup, and long-range shots coming out of Royal 2, and just to have his teammates back really is just the best thing that you could possibly want. Now, picking up that Sentinel Beam, and there's been a little bit of talk about on our Halo. I also saw some discussion on the Beyond forums about how the Sentinel Beam now can be viewed as a potential power weapon because it's actually different from what it was in classic Halo 2.
Yeah, I think it's certainly got a little bit of a boost here, much more of a viable weapon in Halo 2 Anniversary, as we've seen some players do some serious damage with it, especially if you use it to weaken the enemy team and another player sweeps in with the battle rifle to clean up those kills.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about, assisting your teammates as best as possible. Now, looking over at Formal, who has the flag in hand, and he's going to drop this, though, right through the mid. Teammates there for support, able to pick it up through the ramp. This could be a cap here, tying it up, making it 1-1. Formal's going to drop down. He's going to be one shot, and he gets taken out.
So let's see, that flag is still up there. Both flags still out. We'll see if Maniac is in position. He is dropped, actually. Now APG and Lethal trying to push in. APG about to grab this flag. We'll see if he can do it.
That flag is to Lethal as well. APG tried. Nothing is going to come of that. The flag is going to go back to the base.
Yeah,
Bravo.
wow. Both flags actually returning there. A little bit of frantic stuff. BTH not able to convert that into a cap. APG now forced to eliminate the players that are around his base. So a nice job from STK to get into the enemy base. That's what you want to be doing at all times, especially on a 4-base symmetrical map like this.
Wow, I mean, just they were inches away from being able to tie this one up, and unfortunate for them, but also a credit to STK to just absolutely funnel on them as soon as they possibly could. But now it's going to be up to Royal 2.
He gets taken down.
That is not going to be a return, though, but there is going to be a blue player there for that return.
Snakebite is the last alive on STK. We'll switch over to him, see if he's in any position to try to get this, but it looks like that flag is going to be reset by the BT8 squad, keeping that 1-0.
That's right, and a double kill there for Snakebite, as he is going to have a little bit of help on that one, but luckily for him, that's pretty much what it is about STK, right? They're always having each other's back. Snakebite getting caught at the back of the teleporter, though, as Blue is continuing to get control of this map. Currently 2 down here for STK, as APG is someone we haven't really highlighted all that much, but he had a solid day 1 yesterday and looking to replicate that same success.
Yeah, trying to lock down top mid control, though, unsuccessful as he was pinned down by 2 players on the enemy team. That flag is out. But looks like BTH not in a position, but actually Maniac, last player alive, trying to run this. He does have a teammate who has just respawned, so we'll see if he can get that escort across the map. Here he is.
Yep, he does have it, and he tossed that flag out a good distance, considerable distance, as a matter of fact. Looking here to see what's going on with Formal, as he has an opportunity to maybe grab this flag, but time is going to be winding down. 4 seconds remaining before it goes back to the base here, and it is going to reset, so that's pretty much going to wrap things up. But the camo was actually taken away by Royal 2.
Let's switch over to Royal 2. Excellent camo steal there. Goes in for the melee and the fadeaway headshot. Now has top mid control as well as camo.
Yeah, I think Formal was like, yeah, I got this. And then out of nowhere, just vanished. Yeah, Royal 2, man. Great plays out of him. Finding Maniac, melee right to the back of the head. As Maniac's going to have to take a seat there. That camo's going to be so effective for them to be able to make some, do some damage. Killing spree as well for Royal 2. Finding another one, a double kill. Royal 2 is just on a run here.
Right now, yeah, locking down his base and picks up that assist as well. Doing a nice job. And gets a plasma kill as well there, so eliminating the entire enemy team, now firing shots on APG and lands the melee there. Royal 2 putting this camo to use.
Yeah, this is what you need here. And I mean, again, right, Royal 2 has just been a story this whole tournament. Playing incredible, non-stop from him. It really has just been amazing to see. Here comes Sentinel Beam, and it's not going to last that long as Royal 2 gets dropped right away as soon as he picks that up. Now over to the GOAT here as he's continuing to advance forward, finding someone in front of him. Shots laid down, and he knows that someone's going to be in top of that little hut there on red. Ogre 2 banking nades as well, thinking, hey, if someone's going to push me, I'm going to know right away. And there goes that one player down at the bottom, and another killing spree for STK as Ogre 2's looking great.
Yeah, clearly those killing sprees are indicative of the fact that they are controlling this map and game right now, despite only being up 1-0. You can bet with about 7 minutes left in regulation, they're going to want to try to extend that lead with at least another flag cap. Right now, they're in a good position to do so with the control of those side bases. Ogre 2 and Royal 2 pushing in together right now.
Yeah, and you got to note the fact that, oh my God, Ogre 2, he might be able to get this. Yes, he does. Gets the headshot. Teammate's going to be there too. Never mind for the BTH boys.
Such a smart play from Ogre 2. He knows he has camo. He needs to stay alive. Now flanks. Maniac catches him off guard.
My
Perfect
goodness.
play from Ogre 2. Gets the flag pull as well, but Formal with the immediate return. However, Ogre 2 still with control of the enemy base, going to toss out again.
Look at the help that he's getting as well. Now running flag with the camo across the green street as he's going to continue to push forward here. Shots going down, and he's just making moves, man. This is exactly what you want to see if you're an STK fan. Ogre 2 playing incredible. They've been able to, use the camo multiple times
And
now.
Hines is waiting for that toss. We'll see if Ogre 2 can get this up to Hines.
He gets it.
Toss off. Hines is going to bring that home. Right now fumbles for a second, and right now going to go up 2-0 for STK. Perfect play there from Ogre 2 to lead his squad up another flag.
STK, man, oh my goodness, in this winner bracket finals have been able to loser bracket finals has been able to dismantle BTH.
Yep.
And it's really just been a credit to Royal 2 and that run that he went on earlier, but even then to another extent he got Ogre 2 and able to pull that flag out. Great use of the camo. It's really been playing a factor here.
Yeah, nice grenade there from Hines, taking out the player on his portal. I believe that was APG. But I gotta say, when you're running the flag back home, as now BTH is in a position to run this, when you're running that flag back home, it's nothing better to see than a player waiting on your flag like, I'm here, give me your flag. And that's exactly what Hines was doing, waiting to receive that, and that gives them the 2-0 lead right now. And BTH trying to get this pulbo. They're shut down once again. STK, nice job rebounding off that respawn.
Yeah, Maniac looking to do some, long distance support. Meanwhile, Formal pushing up on the base. That's going to be a flag defense there to stop that. And Ogre 2 across right by the Red Needlers, and Formal backing up. Ogre 2 is just going to meet him as soon as he comes out through the teleporter. Back over to Maniac here. He's been playing great this entire tournament. Some great consistent play from him, but it's just not enough, as it seems as if we are poised here for STK to just continue this run. But what I want to know is, how is Believe the Hype communicating? That's going to be so important as they are down 2-0. Let's hop into a listen in. Astro listen in with Believe the Hype.
One shot red nades.
One shot on a flag.
I'm back, guys. He's on the pipe. He came back.
Who's our nades?
How bad if we can, guys? To their health.
Our health portal, snake butt.
Nick needs help.
Our
Our health portal killed me.
Our ramp
Snake butt.
Green flags.
Above you, Matt. He jumped top middle. Our health portal, up our health pack.
Hey, yellow nades, absolute.
Nice.
Down.
Top
middle weak.
Top mid, guys. 3 shots down. Double.
Two dead.
I'm running this,
3
guys.
minutes.
Hey, yeah, pull
Yep.
this.
At green,
Pull
at
this
green.
TJ. Pull this
Our
TJ.
flag.
Pull to me, help.
Our flag, I need help.
You guys gotta go.
Guys, we
flag,
got
I need
guys
help.
on your health.
Weak, our health back.
And a green.
There's a guy in our health
Our
back.
ramp. Our flag shot. 2 minutes.
Our flag.
Zero shot flag.
Our flat also. We
Zero
got
shot
a
flag.
flag.
There's 2 guys on our
Another
flag.
one, our Nate.
I got
Zero
him.
shot
Our flag.
There should be
Top
another
middle.
one there, though, TJ.
Top middle.
Yeah, Royal 2's weak. Royal 2's one shot. One
Our
shot.
flag.
really
One
weak
shot
on
running
your
our flag.
flag.
Royal 2.
Our
He's
ramp,
running
our ramp
running
weak.
That guy's one shot. Nice. No one on our ramp. That'll be 2. That'll be 2.
Back down double.
Yeah,
They're ramp for
damn.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Shot on Nick. Shot on Nick. Shot on Nick. Red ramp for it.
I
Yellow
tried
flag
it.
was last guy. Yellow flag was last guy.
3 dead.
They spawn their health port. Spawn their health port.
Try to get it on a side base.
They're running it, guys. They're running it.
Yeah, they're running it.
Bottom mid. I'm pushing bottom mid.
I need help. Yeah,
Hines,
yellow
you know
flag.
Guys, I can't.
Yellow flag. Got Hines.
They're
Got
needles,
Hines.
Bottom mid.
Trigger.
Good luck. Last one.
Red needle, guys,
One
really
shot,
weak.
Tuger.
Needles. Nice.
Good.
Let's go.
They're
Where are they
running it.
running?
Lifting it.
They're running it. They're gonna throw it up. They're gonna throw it up or jump up.
He's one shot with it. One shot with flag. We gotta get
one
camo.
shot.
Guys,
Top
watch
middle.
their needle.
There,
Guys,
the
top
top
middle.
middle.
Help back.
Top mid.
Help back got me.
Top mid one shot. Top mid one shot.
I can't see him.
The help port.
One shot though.
Got another one.
Trigger's
The
dead.
help port again. The help port again.
Help port.
To their help port.
Word it through.
We gotta get control.
I'm trying to push. Our ramp. Underneath. One shot.
One shot Royal to their
One shot or
nades.
flat. One shot.
These, they're
Or that's theirs.
to the ramp. One's ramp port, one's on their ramp.
Stay alive, man. We can help port.
Our
I'm
ramp
pushing
port.
green.
I got
Might be
one.
our, nice.
On our flag, one of them.
These are gonna challenge.
He's not playing yet. Need help, dude.
Flag 2 shots.
All right, now STK clearly dominating on this map as BTH struggles to get a flag in. Would love to see the communication on the other side as well, Golden.
That's right, guys. Let's go ahead and hop into another Astro listening, this time around with the boys over in STK, as we see how the communication is. They're up 3-0.
I got one mid. 3 dead. Throw it to me.
He just ported past me. He ported ramp port. He ported ramp port. I'm on the flag.
Nice job.
I'm on the flag.
I still camo.
Finish the game.
I still camo.
Yellow flag, one hit. Got him. On their left, on their flag. On their flag. Help port on their flag. On their flags, hiding their help port. One shot.
Their names, one shot, lethal.
Help port,
I got
one
one
hit.
2 dead.
He ported. Help port. 2 ported. Weak help port. That's 2 help ports.
These nades. Green nades, 1 hit. Green nades,
Our
1 hit.
help. Our help. Our flag.
I have camo. I'm running. I'm
Hide
holding
there, hide
it.
there.
Green flag, 2 shots. Formal.
No, that's our
I got reloaded.
Jesus Christ. Our flag. They have our flag. Top mid.
Yeah, I need help.
Where's he going with our flag?
I'm going back.
Flags on me. I think I stuck him.
1646 is camo.
1646 is camo. The ramp right there.
You guys top middle.
He's running up beyond you, Tom.
Green nades, green nades.
Tell me if you have return or even close to it.
1646 is camo. Camo's
Just
coming
get
up.
kills. We can let it clap. We can let it cap go.
Get this camo. Get this camo. I got one.
Yellow ramp again.
200 ramp port. Get this camo.
Slays. Get kills.
Get this camo. What's up now?
Keep
Keep looking time. Keep looking time.
I need help. He's our ramp. He's push. He's going up yellow. Careful, man. Up yellow.
Green needles.
Got yellow.
Matt's not rotating.
Green needles in bottom middle on me.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Nice shot. Just keep this up.
They're pushing him, man.
Camo's up too. They might have camo.
I don't know, actually.
They may have camo.
Top.
Yellow pat.
That's their flag.
At their flag.
Go for reacher now.
He's on their off their health with it.
Flag's on plat.
One shot.
He's one hit. Their health. Their health. One dead. Get kills still.
No one's their health. Top center with camo, guys. Top center with camo.
Green needles weak. Tommy's one hit.
Green needles weak. Green needles weak.
Tommy's one shot. Nice
Green
shot.
needles. Foremost weak. Green needles.
One in green. They're green. They're green.
Still green nades. Green nades. Green nades. Green nades. They're stuck in green. They're stuck in green.
Point through. Rushing you.
Let's keep
Our
sliding.
nades, weak.
Green red.
Green red. Our help for 2 out for. One point through.
One hit. Nice. Yellow nades. Yellow nades and blue needles.
Yellow nades?
Yeah.
I'm looking low, yellow nades. I don't see anybody.
Blue needles. He's there.
I hit him with that, Matt. He's in the corner in the cubby.
I don't see anybody.
He's needles now. And our ramp port, Matt.
I'm looking needles.
Our ramp port also. Our ramp
Needles
port.
weak. Needles weak. They're needles weak.
Two absolute.
One hit blue health.
Yellow ramp and blue health.
Yellow ramp.
Blue health got shield back, man. Blue health got shield
No
back.
flag. 34 seconds. 30 seconds,
Dude,
guys.
one hit yellow. I got him.
To the left, two nades. Plus two nades.
Yeah, foremost one shot.
Plat and plat.
I got him distracted.
He's on plat. Two dead.
Watching me, one shot. What's up, yellow flag? What's up, yellow flag? Health side.
Green flag. Green flag. Spot portal.
Pushing yellow. You said green.
He's on.
I think you meant green.
Fuck, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
On
Their flag. I got shot.
Their
Nades
nades
weak, man. One hit on port where I died.
Top green.
He's on ramp port. Yeah, he's still there.
Cannot pour through. No,
Green
can't.
flag.
Green flag. Green flag maniac.
Go, Blues.
Game over. Let's go. Good job.
Bottom middle spawn. Our ramp spawn. He spawned on our ramp.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
And before I can die.
All right, and that is going to do it there, man. STK, we were able to stay with him throughout that entire listening, and my goodness, just the composure out of this team has just been incredible. The constant communication. It was a clear difference between BTH and STK.
It looked like they almost had double the amount of players that BTH has, right? I mean, at any time they had total map control. They had the side bases. They were running those flags, constant communication, and like you said, very different styles. I feel like Believe the Hype is not bringing the intensity and communication they need to compete against this STK roster. With Heinz and Ogre 2, their major strengths are the communication that they can offer. Now taking a look at the stats,
My
40
goodness.
and 23 from Snakebite, all huge assist numbers on the STK side.
Yeah, but then look at Royal 2, 34 and 23 with 24 assists. On the opposite side, though, I mean, granted, it wasn't all doom and gloom. It just, you had Formal who went 30 and 36. Alternatively, you had Maniac who had a really solid game, too. APG struggled, though, 16 and 32. But it really was just them not being able to set up.
Yeah.
And that was a credit to Snakebite and Royal 2, but also to Ogre 2, because he's the commander of the portals, man. He's the portal commander.
He is.
That's
and
what
I mean,
I'm saying.
I think,
New name.
I think that's a perfect name for him. As he's hopping through the portals, cleaning up kills, identifying. I mean, it's so important to be able to hop through the portal, know exactly where you need to look, and then think about the other side of the map as you come through and know exactly where to look at as well. So that's where that communication I was talking about really comes into play. Heinz and Ogre 2 constantly not just saying where the enemy team is, right? We hear a lot of those crazy callouts, players identifying immediately where the enemy team is. However, the things like instructing the Royal 2 and Snakebite where they need to be at any given time, making sure that they're watching the areas they need to do. That's their real value to this team. I mean, they're such consistent players, but also really structuring the communication style of this team, and has led them to success in Game 1.
Yep, that's right. But now it's time for Believe the Hype to answer the call in Game 2. Will they be able to prevent themselves from, being sent home, or will they force a Game 3? Find out after this.
Put it in from a church.
Xbox One, now $349.
You give your life away so others will live. And take life where only God can give it.
Halo Nightfall is an action drama.
It's a story about heroes and the good and the bad side of heroism.
This film represents an origin story of sorts, not only introducing the character, but he goes through some profound transitions over the course of our story.
We will not go out like this.
Locke, first and foremost, is a leader. He's a guy who can think on his feet, who's always one step ahead of the adversary.
When we first encounter Locke, he's a leader of ONI, which is a CIA, KGB type of organization.
We're pretty much as an elite force as you can find.
They kind of think they're better than everyone else.
Only work better alone.
I'm expected to lead this group and point them in the right direction and to get the task done.
It starts on one planet, which is quite bucolic and friendly, and ends up on another location that's infinitely more hostile.
Ready to go to hell, Colonel?
They are undertaking what seems to be a fairly routine investigative operation, and they quickly come to discover that there's something far more alarming and far more dangerous.
They've all got to make these massive life-changing decisions and put their lives on the line, so it's quite emotionally intense.
Mike Coulter, who plays Locke, has an especially entrenched role in the Halo universe because he's going to be a character that appears in Halo 5 Guardians, but his journey and his transformation really start here.
That digs into the kind of soldier he is when we first encounter him, and then the kind of soldier that he ultimately evolves into being. It also allows us to explore the Halo environment in a much more sort of primal way, in the sense that these characters are literally coming to life.
That's been a thrill for us because we've been carefully working on his character arc as a bridge between the game and the motion picture world, effectively.
My question to you, Commander Locke. How will you lead? And for what?
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Halo the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. Golden Boy and Bravo here as we call all the action leading up to the Grand Finals, which will be up after this loser bracket finals between STK and Believe the Hype.
Yeah, I'm excited to kick off this next match. It's going to be Team Slayer on Shrine for Game 2. And historically, Golden Boy, we've seen that the team that wins the first objective game type is not necessarily the team that's going to win Game 2 in the Team Slayer. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
Yeah, that's right. But, you know, given how STK has been playing, I mean, they, you know, when they face off against Optic Gaming, they were able to win the objective as well as the Team Slayer matchup. And their matchup against VwS obviously was a lot different, but still, it's, you know, you have to take into consideration that STK has two very formidable players on their team that are clicking right now in in Royal 2 and Snakebite. Alternatively, though, when you think about, you know, Ogre 2 and Hines, I don't want to sell them short. We've been talking a lot about Royal 2 and Snakebite, but Ogre 2 and Hines have just been so helpful. But without further ado, into the action we go as we're going to kick it off with Ogre 2.
Yeah, right here, looking for these two teams to really identify map control early on. Let's look back to yesterday. BTH pulling out a clutch win in Sanctuary Team Slayer, if you remember, with Maniac with that rocket play. So we're going to look to him and the rest of his squad to make sure they stay in control of the match and don't let it slip away.
That's right, Ogre 2 now actually going to challenge someone here. He's actually going to get a main switch from Formal as well. And, but wait a minute, though. It seems like one of the members of STK has the rockets. That's going to be Snakebite, who's continuing to linger around Ring 2 and play this one real smart, 3-2 in the score right now.
Yeah, right now, sitting on his opponent's wall is the area that we call this area on the map, making sure that he has his back against the wall. Any enemy opponent who comes in a doorway, he will immediately identify them and let them know that he's there with a rocket launcher to the body. Also worth noting on STK, Royal 2 also with the sniper, however, gets taken out by Formal. If you want to see what Formal's up to, eliminating STK Royal 2, now tied 3-3.
Well, this is what BTH needed, right? You need Formal to come out huge. I mean, the kid's snipe is absolutely brutal. And on top of which, you know, when he has the sniper in his hands, that level of confidence is definitely present. Currently 3-3, like you said, Bravo, which we've seen these slow matches, you know, happen on Team Slayer Sanctuary just because, you know, of how the map is designed and the split, which is not very, you know, unbecoming of this particular map and game type. Formal, though, he has to be the one that makes the pick so that this way his teammates can push forward.
Yeah, we'll see what BTH is thinking right now. Of course, their backs against the wall. Would love to hop into a listen-in. This is do or die for them. We'll see what their strategy is to gain the lead on this map. Team Slayer on Shrine.
My card. On my peek out Ring 2 also right now.
You know where the sniper
They're
is?
bottom car. I have no idea. Probably under turret or
One is
flag.
definitely
one
bottom
of the
car.
two.
One's definitely our wall. Rockets. Trying to find the sniper.
We might just push out our bomb.
They're pillars. They're pillars.
Yeah, I just heard a snipe.
Did you?
Yeah, he was trying to snipe me. He was their pillars.
They're pillar sniping?
You're a guy in ring.
He's our wall.
Okay, your wall with rockets for sure.
Yeah, I'm watching our jumbo window. He's our car. Our car. There he went. Yeah, he's our wall again. Our wall again.
Yo, could you guys get an angle from your courtyard to see your wall?
Wait, Matt, come here. Come to rocks. You can snipe this guy.
Nah, that's an easy rocket. Don't go there.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah,
peeks out,
sniping the
that's
rocks,
easy
sniping the
rocket.
rocks.
Don't go there.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's their bottom car. Their bottom car, though.
Their bomb card sniper?
Yeah, he didn't have snipe. He BR'd me.
Okay, okay.
I'm looking at it right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolute their car.
It's backing off though.
Still have no idea where sniper is
Yeah,
though.
sniper's missing.
Assume sniper is still at pillars. Under the turret sniping still.
I might push off that.
I jump up windows, rockets. Our wall with 2 shots of rockets.
Their bottom car. I think he might push bomb with rockets, you guys.
Our bomb?
Get
I
back.
heard him
Yeah,
right one.
get out of there, get out
I
of
can't. There's a guy watching quarter.
You guys should be able to get an angle
Go to
on your
jump up.
wall
Chop, right?
from your courtyard somehow.
Go to jump
Like
up.
if you jump.
Go to our jump?
Yeah. Like you can go and jump upside bomb. He won't be able to see you.
Yeah,
bottom
he
car,
could have been watching.
Oh, I got sniped from their court.
Still under, yeah, it's the courtyard or under the turret sniping.
RP.
And our court.
They're pushing out. They're pushing out.
Behind ogre. One's on our court. One's on our court. Nice.
Got one.
nice
Another
shot.
guy was RP.
They're core shot sniping. They're core shot sniping.
He's our hut still.
I got rocket.
Our hut still. Our hut still.
They're core.
Our hut
GJ,
still.
Watch our car. Watch our car.
Our car.
Nick, our car. Nick, your car.
Nick,
One
your
shot.
car, Nick, your car.
Nick,
Nick, your car. Absolute.
I can't see him.
Nick.
Hold me, our flag.
He's weak.
Rock snipe down there. Rock
One
snipe down
shot.
there.
One shot the car. Royal 2. Another one. Bond ring 1. Bond ring 1.
I believe you want ring. I drink two. He's drink two from red P. He's running one now.
Weak. Their wall.
At their wall.
Red wall. Red wall. Red wall.
Red P. Red P.
One shot red wall. Nice.
Nice job, Nick.
And ring 3.
Red P,
Red street. Red street.
Can't see him.
I think he's red courtyard
Nick, Nick,
actually.
I'm here.
Maybe pushing blue jump.
I don't see anything.
Just spawn that flag. Spawn blue flag. Spawn blue flag. It's like 2
They're
over
hot.
the
They're
turret.
hot. Nick, I'm running away.
They're gonna have a snipe in rocks.
Running away.
They're flag. They're flag.
Sniping. Yeah, sniping the flag.
Yeah, it's sniping on the
one's
middle of
at
the flag.
Alright, we're done by 2. Stay alive. Let him take it slow.
I'm just chilling there,
I
high.
ain't spawn behind him. Alright, hang
Their
up.
flag.
What do you guys want to do? Just wait for rockets. I'll go wait for snipe.
I'm
I don't
pretty,
think
they
that's
still
not
have
spawning.
rocks.
Royal.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
they
he
still have
He
rocks.
threw the
If he
sniper over
does,
to
he
that
has like
side.
1 left. He has 1 left.
Yeah, it's not gonna respawn though. That's a problem.
Their bond, Snake Blade.
What side? What
He
side?
has rockets, their bond.
What side?
He was courtside. I don't know where.
What are we gonna do here?
Okay, flag it. The
Other
sniper's
one. I
on the
think
flag.
he's
Some of the flag still.
Still their bond.
I'm not
I
sure.
hear
if
a guy there
We'll wait till like
jump
8
on.
minutes. Just wait. We have time. We have time. Just wait till
Snake
like
bite. They're rock ramp. They're rock ramp.
One is on their rock. Health back side.
For their bond.
They have 2 snipers.
No, I don't think
They're
so.
rocks. One's a rock.
I think Royal 2 just has one sniper on, and it's the one that you're.
Their bond. Their bond with
Sniping the
rocks. Snake
rocks.
Blade.
Sniping their back
He
rock.
wasted 1 rock
Yeah,
only.
he has to be out.
He's their court. He was their court bond.
All right, and there was the listening there with Believe the Hype. Great communication from them. I mean, obviously talking to each other, which is needed in those slow situations. But now it's time to check out what's going on with STK, because obviously they have the lead here, 11-8, but Royal 2 has a sniper. Let's hop into a national listening with STK.
I'm just sitting here. These nades keep coming up. So
I'm not dropping rockets.
One hit their bond.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll win this game with BRs. We don't need to drop rockets yet.
He's weak. Lethals are jump up. I'm getting grenaded, dude. I'm one hit. They might push courtyard.
I'm watching court. In ring right now.
Watch court.
Watch court. No, I'm watching court. They might push now. They might push now. Our piece is weak.
One shot, ring 2.
Watch our car. Watch our car.
Our wall.
Alright, we held them off?
Yeah.
No,
ring 1. He's pushing
Our
maniac.
bond.
I got a beat down. Nice.
Ring 2. Might come our combo. Might come our combo.
Don't die, Matt.
I'm looking.
And courtyard, I don't know.
Their car.
Their car.
Blue car,
They're not pushing yet. They're not pushing.
Rockets are on respawn, Tyler.
Yep, 704.
Still there. Still. He's just shooting me on their car.
He jumped to their jump up.
He jumped up.
Our piece, he's got shot.
I'm getting shot.
He's
I'm
leaking ring.
one hit.
Our wall. 1 hit 2.
2
They're
in ring.
nading you, Matt.
Watch our piece then.
2 in ring.
2 in ring.
I'm watching your bomb.
They're jumping also.
There's one our wall or blue spiral. They're gonna have
Dude,
rockets.
Jesus. He just
No,
keeps one tap.
timer's up. PJ, do you want this?
Yes.
Alright, I'll switch with you.
They're bond.
Ring 2 our wall, and one's their carbine.
They're jumping. I'm going bond
You
now.
think they have a sniper?
No, I don't.
Or jump up. He just jumped up.
Our wall weak. I'm weak. They might push
Matt,
combo.
I'm watching bond.
There's another one. Their carbine. They might
I'm
push.
watching.
Matt, where are you?
Watch my
standing
bond.
with
Can
the
someone watch my bond? Can someone watch my bond so I can just watch?
I'll stare bond.
Where do you want me to
Rockets
look,
are
man?
at 7:04. Just a reminder.
You can watch car.
What time?
2 in ring.
7:04.
Alright, we have a lot of time.
2 in ring. They're nading at me, man.
Are they gonna have
One's
another
going to
sniper?
jump up. One's going to jump up.
TJ, you want to come snipe here? You can get a pick.
Yeah.
He keeps picking that.
Their car bond.
Don't hold on, Matt. Watch
You
out,
still
watch
watching
out,
bond
watch
though?
No, go our hut. He keeps peeking from. He keeps
Still
peeking
jump up.
from.
There's one ring 1, one their jump up, and one their carbine. Or
keeps
window.
ring-
Our
he's
window.
still in one.
Careful. Where? Tom. Where?
Nice kill.
Tom,
I'm
where's
watching
TP?
He's from ring 2 our window. Our wall, I mean.
Watch my
Their
back for a
carbine
second.
choke. There's 2.
They pushed me.
One shot ring two above you, Richie. To their car.
To the car.
rocks.
Back up. Nice job.
Don't even die.
There's one behind. Watch one behind us.
One behind him. Where?
RP shooter. RP shooter. Still RP. Still RP.
Oh, well.
One shot. I don't see him.
One shot. They're double.
Another one.
One minute rockets.
Our pillars.
One shot on me.
One shot pillars. Nice.
I didn't.
To their flagrant. Flagrant to the belly.
Watch the spawn. Watch the spawn.
Trying to stay alive.
Guys, that's why I didn't know.
We're spawning behind him still. They're gonna be on you guys.
They're going to push our rocks, I think.
He's jump up.
Where?
I'm getting naded.
704 is rock.
Watch spawns behind us.
704 is rockets.
Push our court. Push our court.
I got four. Where?
Push our court, maybe. Might have went back. I don't know.
Do you hear me?
Rockets?
What time?
704.
704.
Our car in ring one. Tom Soriano.
One shot, ring one. One shot, ring. In ring, Tom. 2 shots. Maniac. RP shooter. RP shooter weak.
Red hut.
Okay, 704,
Blue
guys.
hut. Blue hut.
These rockets are big. These rockets are big.
Grab court.
Two.
They have a snipe.
Around 704.
He's getting spawned. On our flag, maybe?
No.
Shoot the kids. Dude,
That's so
jumping out.
fast.
Just shoot them.
Rockets are big.
Weak our wall.
It's one behind him. 10 seconds. 10 seconds,
sniper?
rockets, guys. Ring one.
Two turret.
Ring one. Our flag. Our flag.
Maniac.
Our flag also.
I got red bomb.
Ring one. This guy ring. We got him.
I got him.
I'm getting
Rockets.
Tom, get rockets.
All right. Tom's back up.
Rockets.
Sniping blue rocks.
Rockets.
Red rocks.
I have rockets. I have rockets.
One hit.
Okay.
Let me sit.
Rocks for now. 2
They're
shots.
combo. Might go ring 3.
Alright.
They're rock climbing. They're rock climbing.
I'm watching their jump.
They're rock speed, AVG. It's something on their flag. Something on their flag.
Ring 2.
I got killed. You watch it now.
One there.
Ring 2. Weak our window. One hit.
In ring.
And right next to Peter. One hit.
Get those rockets.
Ring 2. Nice shit.
Nice, Richie. Coming.
Where's spawns? They could be anywhere. I'm behind us.
Are we
We're
flying
clear.
past
We're
them?
clear.
There's got a bomb.
We're clear. Slow
Are we
down.
pushing or not?
We have rockets.
They're
Right?
rocks. Watch snipe. I'm in ring with you.
Wow, what a listen in there with STK. Obviously keeping composure, but a thing to note here is that you have a switch now.
That's right.
As STK has lost the lead down by 2, but they have rocket control.
Yeah, STK had that 4-point lead at 12-8 when we first jumped in with them, and they have lost that as they got sniped a few too many times. They lost map control, but once again now in control of this center structure called ring. They have the rockets in the back pocket of Snakebite, only down by 2, certainly still in this match.
Yep, that's right. And STK checking to see, or Snakebite checking to see if anyone's
Let me tell you
hanging
why
by
that's an
Walsh.
unfortunate miss. He missed that grenade. What he wanted to do was see if a player was hiding on that spot known as the Walshy. As back in Halo 2, Walshy would always sit in that corner. He needed to see if a player was there. However, he missed his only grenade. He has no indication if a player is hiding there. Had he gotten that hit marker, he would have fired the rocket, picked up. However, now he's unable to do so.
Yeah, so then it's a question of, do you waste a rocket or do you just kind of wait it out? And judging on how it's panned out, it seems like no one's hanging out there. So, that would be the logical assumption. Of course, as Hines and Snakebite continue to work around this area. Looking over as well, you got Lethal and Formal with both snipers.
Yeah, let's show those
Formal
guys.
has
Lethal
one.
and Formal with 2 snipers, and that is a deadly combo.
That's right. That is something you do not want to see, especially considering that they have the lead presently. So, with this being said, Formal's able to pick off Hines there with a shot, and now it's going to make it a 3-point game in favor of Believe the Hype, as they're at 24-21. 5 minutes remaining, as the overwatching voice of the Halo universe has alerted us. This has definitely been a slow matchup. 1 bullet, 1 shot, 1 kill for Lethal.
Oh, man. And now
Formal getting another one.
Still hitting these shots. Let's
on Hines, by the way, who got killed the first time, and now he gets killed the second time. So that's something to take note of as well, Bravo.
Yeah, we need to see a little bit more discipline from STK here. What was just a 2-kill deficit is now a 3-kill deficit. And with 2 snipers in the hands of Lethal and Formal, it is not looking good. Formal just barely missing that shot. Sees Snakebite. For some reason, Snakebite challenging, but that's why, because he has help now. Lethal's going to look over. Lethal hits another headshot as well. We'll stay on board with Formal, though, as he locks down the space. Formal finally taken out, and we'll see Lethal is hiding in the back rocks, though. Cleans up that player. Now sees Hines.
Big win for
Hines first shot. Excellent shot.
No.
Hines takes out APG, keeps his team in the match now 28-23. It's a 5-kill game. Maniac grabs that sniper rifle that had just dropped.
Yeah, but the rockets are coming in, though, and Lethal does drop Hines. So who had the rockets?
That was Hines.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the rockets may have gone away, though, with that one. I'm not entirely certain.
There were 2 rockets left, so that would have been the second rocket that was fired. So no more rockets in play for a little bit. Maniac now with the sniper rifle in hand. 4-kill lead here with under 4 minutes left. BTH is looking good.
And Maniac just patrolling around the rocks. He has APG there for support as well. And, oh, wait a minute, though. Formal getting dropped by Snakebite, which means that you got Lethal, as a matter of fact, engaging. There's 1 rocket remaining there. And this is definitely a pressure-filled situation, as BTH is up by 4. But that lead, so fragile, can go away with just 1 round of clearing every member. But Maniac able to get the kill on Snakebite, thus extending this to a 5-kill lead.
Yeah, right there, my mistake. Lethal looks like he swooped in, grabbed that last rocket that STK was not able to shoot. Killing Frenzy from Lethal. Amazing stuff there. That's 10 kills in a row without dying, securing this lead for his team.
Yeah, you know it's exciting when we say something in unison. So now Lethal pushing up, finding Hines in front of him as he's going to engage, getting nade right in front. Hines backing up, and that will be Royal 2
looks like he got taken
side.
out from the back. Yeah, looks like he did get flanked. So if we do want to switch over to Royal 2, who is behind enemy lines, we'll see if he's able to get a kill here. Looks like he is now pushing up with Hines, though. They're going to take out Formal, but not without a trade. Now 5-kill lead for BTH. Make that 6.
Still maintaining control of this game is the goal for Believe the Hype, as Royal 2 having to back away from this one. And Hines again getting taken out. Royal 2 engaging, finding one. That's a
Finally
headshot.
takes out Maniac. Maniac was wreaking havoc, now giving them a 7-point lead. Amazing stuff from him. Nice shot from Royal 2 to barely stay alive. They're down by 7. If they want to get back in this, they need to slow things down and grab control of the map.
Yeah, well, it's just control of the game at this point, the entire game, right? And the pacing has been in the favor of Believe the Hype this whole time. Switching over to Maniac as he's lingering around, waiting to see if anyone's going to challenge here. There's going to be some activity, though, on top of Ring 2 as Maniac just, again, this is a perfect play here from Believe the Hype. They're controlling the pace of the game. He's dictating when he wants to push up. It's not out of necessity. The lead is reflecting that as well, and Maniac and company just looking great, 39-35.
Yeah, it was just, I believe, a 6 or 7-point game now, but back to 4. So SDK still in this. Over 2 fights. Maniac wins that battle as well, bringing them back in this match.
And Lethal is going to lay down some fire there, long distance now. Taking a look at Hines, who's pushing up. And again, Hines getting just trapped in these real bad situations time and time again.
Yeah, he had a great push there. Unfortunately, didn't have enough help to execute on it now. But a 1-kill game, 40-39, make it 41-39, 41-40 kills being exchanged.
Oh no, if you're a Believe the Hype fan, you are panicking here. The tension is at 41-41 now as the game's been tied. One player's going to be hanging out. It's going to be Maniac. Snakebite pushing in. And Royal 2 is actually going to get the kill there as well as they work together. 42-42, Hines from behind, finding one. Is he going to get the second? Having to back away from this one, though.
Now 43-43, we'll go ahead and see what's going on with Lethal in ring right now, expecting the jump up now. Tied game, 1 minute left.
1 minute left, folks. The tension is on. If BTH loses, this is it. This is their run in this tournament as STK is up in this series 1-0, 45-46, 5 kills remaining here as BTH, there's such a fragile lead that can go away in a heartbeat.
Yeah, now Royal 2 has a sniper rifle in hand. He needs to get these 2 kills. Misses a shot on Storvel. That's not good. Right there, 2 kills, 40 seconds left.
That's right, 39 seconds to be exact, Bravo. 2 kills remaining. They have to make a play, and it seems like, again, another 2-kill split. And it's going to be 30 seconds remaining here. Royal 2 looking around ring 2, 30 seconds remaining. As Royal 2 waiting to see if he can find someone. The pressure's on.
He needs to hit these shots,
Hines is going to be the player to watch here, though, as he finds one, identifies him. That's going to be one, making the time. Can Hines go for the double? No, he can't. Back over to Royal 2, though, who's going to miss that shot. Misses the second. 48-47. 2 kills remaining here. STK, they can tie this one up. 8 seconds on the clock. Where are the players spawning?
Royal 2 needs to find that player right now. Now 49-47. That's going to be it. Does not hit that shot. Misses it on Maniac. And the game ends 49-48. BTX takes game 2.
What a Royal 2, man, had snipe after snipe lined up and couldn't come out clutch. Believe the Hype extend this series. We're going to game 3.
I think you said it, Golden Boy. Royal 2 had the game in his hands. All he needed to do is hit a few of those shots. Hines had a great push at the end. Unfortunately, he ran into 2 players of Believe the Hype on that back turret ramp. Did not pan out well. Royal 2 unable to find that last kill, and that match ends 49-47, a nail-biter to the very end.
Oh, yeah, man, and let's take a look at the scoreboard here as, Lethal, Maniac, big performance out of them. Lethal, most importantly, 15-9. On the other side, though, Hines, and you can see the kills. I mean, the deaths there, the death column for him, definitely reflecting that. Royal 2, 11-6. But you know what? He wasn't able to get, it was like 3 shots that he missed, 3 critical shots that could have potentially tied this game up and maybe even given them the victory. But now moving forward, this is pretty much going to be a nail-biter as we go into Game 3.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at what Game 3 is going to be. I believe it's going to be King of the Hill on lockdown.
Oh, boy.
But I think, Golden Boy, you identified a very key point in that match. That's when Hines had those back-to-back deaths at the stalemate of the match, right? If you look at the final score, 49-47, those could be the difference. What we need to see from STK is the discipline to make sure they're playing together and not giving away whether it be kills or giving away time in the hill in this game 3. Need to make sure they keep their composure as they head in here, but BTH looks strong right now.
You know, we've been using the word composure a lot throughout this entire tournament, and that's really what it's all about because all these teams are so evenly matched. It's whoever can handle the stress in the most pressure-filled situations. And so far, you know, I got to give credit to Believe the Hype there to just keep going, keep chugging, never giving up. And Royal 2 just not able to land those shots. That was critical, man. That could have netted them a ticket to the finals, but instead, now they're left in this situation where King of the Hill on lockdown, anything is possible.
Yeah, especially when Foreman was jumping across the map on that BR area. He had those shots lined up, needed to hit that. For his team, unfortunately, unable to do so, and BTH is able to force that game 3.
That's right.
So what we're going to be looking for is that STK roster to step it up here and shut down the momentum that BTH might have.
All right, guys, a commercial break coming up next here. We are going to have game 3, Lockdown, King of the Hill. This matchup has been incredible, guys. Don't go anywhere. We have plenty more Halo action coming at you live from the ESL studio in Burbank, California. This is the Halo, the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. Don't go anywhere.
They created something spectacular.
You got so emotional about it.
Oh my God, this is the Holy Grail.
It was a watershed moment for the industry.
Video gamers across the country are anxiously awaiting the midnight release of a game called Halo 2.
November marks the 10-year anniversary of Halo 2. And I am excited to tell you that Halo 2 is getting the full anniversary treatment.
The puzzle becomes, how do you honor the material? How do you keep it fresh and interesting for, you know, a new generation?
At the end of the day, everybody has one thing in common, and that is a love for what we're doing and a passion to make this the best it can be.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Halo, the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. This is the loser bracket finals. I'm Golden Boy, joined by Bravo, and what a match this has been. Game 2 thrilling to the last second as BTH manages to edge out STK going in to game number 3.
That's right, Golden Boy. Like we said, we saw earlier in the tournament, Believe the Hype with that strong end game performance on Sanctuary Team Slayer, and they busted out once again.
That's right, guys. Now, we got a packed house here watching some Halo, and I need some noise from you guys. Can I get some noise? Can you guys cheer for some Halo? That guy is so excited.
All right, yeah, we have a nice crowd here in Burbank, California at ESL's America headquarters. Excited to kick this match off, and it looks like Lockdown King of the Hill is loaded. These players are about to get in the match and underway. And who are we starting things off with?
You know what? I got to take a look at Royal 2. Let's just go ahead and hop right into this here. This is the final match of the loser bracket finals, and the reason why is Royal 2 had the game in his hands, but now the pressure is on for him. My player to watch, without a doubt, in this final matchup.
Yeah, right here now, just a few seconds in, neither team able to lock down hill control as they'll want no pun intended there, as they're going to try to get across this map. And as a reminder, the primary objective here is to get a little bit of hill time, keep the enemy out of the hill at first. Now Ogre 2 picking up that nice sword kill, going to stay alive and challenging a player in the front library. Primary objective is to lock down this exact area of the map for the next kill. Going in with the launch, it takes out Lethal.
That's right, and the sword's going to play such a role here because, again, if anyone tries to push into the library, which is the room that Ogre 2 is currently located, he's going to discipline them right away. But Ogre 2 actually pushing out is rather interesting. They're going to get a couple of seconds here, garbage time, if you will, as now we make way and get ready for the B hill, which is coming up here at the top of the battle rifle tower.
That's right, so a small lead here for STK. Back out with the sword. We'll see if Ogre 2 can win this, but avoiding those grenades very nicely. Stays alive somehow in open ramp and maintains control. They have both the sniper tower and the sword, and BR tower control. Takes out Lethal once again.
Yeah, but the sword is now going to be right for the picking as Maniac has gotten control of it. But looking at Royal 2, who has the snipe, waiting to see if Maniac's going to come up here. He could connect with this snipe. Maniac, though, much smarter than that.
Right now, we'll see if these two meet each other. And boom, hits that. He had a lot of help from Ogre 2, though, who was getting vengeance and wanted that sword back. Now hitting a body shot there across the map. They're in a good position to gain control, but they haven't gotten a big lead.
No, they have not. It's still a very fragile lead. 10-0 as they're kind of just cycling in and out, getting the time that they need here, which of course is going to play such a key role as it moves forward into this matchup because every single second counts. Royal 2 now with the sword and the snipe combo, making his way up top. He's going to find one, able to hit him with the cut. Run a headshot, double kill, as that will be Royal 2 looking good here as he's trying to get redemption for that matchup.
Yeah, tried to connect on that. Now Ogre 2 pushing into the snipe tower, doing a nice job. He actually gets taken out.
Traded.
Unfortunate for the STK side. Now Lethal, though, in the hill for BTH.
Yeah, so, you got to highlight, believe the hype. We're finally able to put some points on the board here, Bravo. So important as Formal has the sniper. Leonardo DiCaprio himself. Let's see if he's going to be able to actually get a couple good shots here and put his team in a good position.
Yeah, and this is a good place to be with the sniper rifle when you're controlling the C hill. He has a great vantage point towards the sniper rifle, sniper tower, which he's looking at right now. Also has a great vantage point that he's about to check at the hill itself. Ooh. So right now trying to hit that no-scope, might try to throw the sniper off, but does get taken down. Snakebite now with sniper rifle in hand.
Now the reason why we're highlighting the sniper rifle so much here, guys, is because you know how critical the sniper can be in Halo. It's a game changer. It's something that, unlike any other first-person shooter, the sniper rifle plays such a key role because it is a central power weapon, especially on a historical map such as Lockout or Lockdown, as it's named in the remastered version here in Halo 2 Anniversary. Now Snakebite lingering around here in BR3, just seeing if he can find a couple players here. He has to watch his back because that back ramp is a dangerous, dangerous place, and you could expect the spawn to happen. Luckily, he has a teammate there for coverage. Now, this D hill is going to be so important because this is a hill that you can maintain so much time in, and this leads into the E hill, which is underneath.
Yeah, right now, Snakebite going for the quick scope, misses that, misses the melee as well, but not a problem. Finally takes out APG, now 43-21, but it looks like BTH is in possession of this hill. They have Maniac as well as Formal around the hill area. Lethal at Snipe 2. Maniac, worth noting that he has the sword in his back pocket, might use that to lock down this tower. As we said, Golden Boy, D is often the turning point in the lockdown King of the Hill.
That's right, and we actually saw that in the VwS game, as a matter of fact, when Naden was able to hold all this time on the D hill, and the extension over to E is going to play such a factor. But let's go ahead, hop into a listen-in with Believe the Hype, because their backs are against the wall here. It's time to go into an actual listen-in with BTH.
I'm going top, yeah. I'm going to go top right again.
Hill taken.
Yo, don't get sniped by BR3. They have 2 BR3.
Sword.
Okay, guys, they have 2 at BR3. They can't even shoot you.
We get sword.
We get sword. Sword, absolute. Nice, good job.
I need hill. Hey, that blue, blue.
We can hill. In hill, guys, in hill.
Have shields in hill.
Bottom blue.
One shot.
Bottom blue.
We get sword.
And hill. Get sword, absolute. Get out of blue. TJ, go S3.
Bottom blue. You went.
Bottom blue, Cougar.
I got him.
I think top blue. I think top blue and BR3.
I'm lifting top blue. In hill weak.
In hill, BR3. That's 3 dead. That's 3 dead.
Where's it go?
Man has hill.
I'm pushing BR.
I got it.
Bridge.
He died.
It goes top mid. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Lift that sniper. Do not die. Library. They're definitely in the library.
What's going to be BR3, Nick?
Nick, yeah, watch BR3.
One shot.
BR3.
I'm here with
Nice, Nick.
Are they going S1 or anything? From bottom middle? Probably, yeah.
I'm in hill, guys.
I'm gonna watch top blue right now, Brad. Weak. 2.
Yo,
BR1.
Bottom over ramp.
BR1, gonna go over ramp. Let's go there. Top BR from library. Let's go top BR then.
I'm at it.
TJ, watch
Fred,
close
Fred.
side PR. TJ, watch top PR from close side.
I am. Yeah. I'm gonna sit brackets. Hold up.
I need somebody to watch my snipe.
Yeah,
and,
I'll get your back, TJ. I'll get your back. Hold up.
I'm still getting.
Yeah, close side PR, close side PR, Nick.
I dropped.
Nice.
Elbow's dead. Elbow's dead.
Two dead, that's two dead.
Top blue, top blue.
Get control. I'm at blue.
Top
Sitting
blue.
top blue.
Top blue, yeah.
Left side.
Left side. All right, hold on.
Nothing bottom mid that I see, TJ. I don't see anything. Like that.
He dropped. Bottom blue.
They're gonna be like
Gear three, back
PR.
here.
Close side PR to Nick.
Top blue to
Nick,
left,
keep your PR. He's one hit.
I got it.
Okay, there's another guy. There's another guy, yeah.
Nice. I'm just hiding
Two
from blue
dead.
guys. I'm just hiding from
He's
blue guys.
to the right. He's to the right.
He's right now. He's right now.
Nice.
Nice. TJ.
I'm out.
He's brackets. S2.
I can't see.
Jump off the map.
I got it.
Oh!
Good shit, TJ.
I'm at.
Let's go. Stay alive. New hill. Yeah, new hill. Set up new hill. Set up new hill.
Watch over
Where's it moving?
Watch
It's
over
going top
me.
PR. It's going top PR.
Top blue right now.
Top blue.
Watch out.
Nice, TJ.
Get the window, Nick. I'll go.
One's under. Open ramp. Open
They're
ramp.
gonna be by you.
Yeah,
TJ,
he got me.
Guys, that's two.
Sniper. Sniper's out. He's going S3. Over
I'm
2.
looking, I'm looking.
He's going S2 right now.
S2, front S2, front S2.
Over 2.
Is there a guy at BR?
Two at S2.
We might be able to milk this.
Nick, how much sword do you have?
None. Mid BR. Mid BR.
Mid BR.
Nated it.
I'm pushing him. S2 also.
I hit him with an 8. Hit him with an 8. Hit him with an 8.
Two at
S2. I'm keeping him back.
One dead.
Mid BR.
TJ, peek out.
I think so.
Nobody's coming my mid.
We watching under.
Shoot S2.
S3 guys.
I'm gonna come to S3 with you.
What a great listening there from Believe the Hype. 94 to 66. Lethal on a tear, by the way. Just getting that no scope over by S2. I mean, really, just everything is working for Believe the Hype. But now the hot seat is on STK. Let's go into an Astro listening and see how they're operating as we jump over to Ogre 2 and the boys in STK.
Shoot the flag
Really
down
weak
for
BR3.
TJ.
B3.
BR3 weak. Maniac. An open ramp.
Sniped up.
He's got B2 still. B2.
Grenading me.
D3 formals one. Nice shot.
I'm going elbow.
Another
Come in.
B3.
Go to S3. S2.
Snipes up.
S1. 2 shots.
S1. I got S1.
Library entrance weak. Maniac. One shot library entrance.
BR2.
One shot library entrance. I got time.
Open up one hit.
Trying to milk it.
I got him. Dude, library window shooting me.
I'm gonna push him. I'm just gonna be pushing.
There's one setting BR3.
Might die.
B3.
Yeah, careful. I have snipe.
Library door.
You ready?
I'm dead. Top mid. Stay alive.
One
Yeah,
shot.
melted. Yep.
One shot.
Formals,
Rushing you.
jumping. That's too
I
weak.
spawn blue.
He dropped it.
Top BR still.
Top BR.
I'm lifting up.
Oh, he's coming down the ramp.
One top mid. Lethal.
Where's top BR?
Where's top mid? One top mid.
Top BR now. Top BR. 2 top BR. They're both weak. Top BR. Last 2 on library. Who ran? Nice. 3 dead.
Get up top BR. Get top
Get
BR.
the sniper.
Get the sniper.
We gotta get the sniper.
I'm at snipe.
Watch bottom blue in library. Watch bottom blue in library.
Where's it moving?
Watch bottom blue in library.
It's one. Nice, Tommy.
BR? Where?
Library again.
He dropped the sword, maybe.
I'm getting new time. I'll get new tilt.
I'm gonna sit top
He's
blue.
at sword.
I'm gonna sit
Someone's got to go.
I got
S2 map behind you.
Bottom mid. APT is a shot.
Spawning BR.
S2 elbow.
S2 dropping. S2 might drop.
B3, dude. B3.
We gotta get BR3 control.
Here's a sniper.
I jump on blue.
B3. Still B3.
There's one here at elbow.
I think he has sword and hill. I'm not sure.
B3's weak. I need help.
B3 weak.
Elbow.
Pushing me. He's bottom blue.
Bottom blue.
Top BR 1 shot. Top BR 1 shot.
I'm bottom mid.
Bottom blue.
Dude, top BR 1 shots. I got sniped.
Remember, we have to. Matt, short ramp. Pushing you. Left. We have to get the guy off top BR. Bottom one.
Yeah, help him snipe.
Just fucking 2 people rush him. He's weak.
One
He's
hit.
weak. Someone else is rush.
One hit top BR. One hit top BR.
I don't see him.
Under glass maniac.
Watch open ramp.
Bottom mid, absolute maniac. Bottom mid, absolute maniac.
Snipe from snipe.
Bottom mid, absolute look. He's one hit.
I'm
He's
stuck.
still one
He's
hit.
still there.
I got him.
Sniping at snipe and BR3.
Sniping S1.
That's
There's 2 there. He's one sniper at master.
Open ramp now. He's open
We're
ramp,
just
dude.
letting the guy sit BR tower, and we can't push him. All right, new hill, guys. All right, guy BR tower's dead. Remember to sit fucking BR tower. Let's go.
We'll bring this back. S2.
Bottom mid.
All right, and there you're the listening there with STK. I mean, they're definitely, feeling it here, and they're frustrated to say the least. Of course, giving up a lot of time on that D hill. Now it's going to be up to Royal 2 and the crew to see if they can maintain control of E here as they are down 145 to 101.
Yeah, right now, certainly possible for them to come back, but they let that D hill slip away. BTH locked down that control, and right now Royal 2 trying to kill Formal, who's dropping snipe 1. Ogre 2 might look to clean that up.
One thing to point out, too, is they've never really got control of D-Hill, right? That's right. In the first run around when we had our first cycle, it was not something that panned out in their favor. And now, this time around, it was just as bad. And now, with 150 to 107, they haven't been able to get any time on E. They have to hope to God that this rotation on A works out for them, which was the hill that allowed them to really come back into this. But you can't bank on that, considering how A is so much in the open.
Yeah, and let me tell you why that D-Hill went that way. It was impossible impossible for STK to pop out. You heard them complaining about the player on this exact location, BR3, the top of the battle rifle tower. If that player sits up there, he makes it impossible for you to push across the map. If your team is spawning to the left right here in library, it's almost impossible as that player is a looming threat. They could pop out whenever they want to deal damage and eliminate your threat across the map. So now that's given BTH a huge lead now here, 151 to 113, the biggest lead we've seen in the match thus far.
Yeah, but Ogre 2 able to pick up a couple kills there on the snipe tower. He's doing his job there, and credit to Royal 2 as well. This is going to be time that they need to get, but they're not on the hill just yet. Finally getting on this, which means that the sword player actually, one guy dropped down. He sees him. This is going to be big here.
Formal knew he was coming there, smelled his scent as Royal 2, was tracking him. So now 2 players down for STK. We'll see if they can try to grab some time here. But Golden Boy, it's going to come down to this B hill. The reason Snakebite is here and the reason another opponent is here, that's lethal, is the hill's about to move to B.
Man.
And we have 3 players there on BTH at the battle rifle tower, ready to seize control of that. STK all the way across the map, not in a good position.
Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of time left to play here. They will be able to rack up a good portion of it, but you gotta bear in mind that the clock is ticking. And on top of that too, you have BTH set up on B. Not what you want for STK by any means whatsoever, but for BTH, I mean, they're sitting lovely here. The stalactite falling down as Lethal smartly enough backs away. And look there, STK pinned on the opposite side of the map. They can't do anything here, Bravo.
Yeah, STK not in the position. That 2 players down. Snakebite at the bottom of the BR tower and Hines over at Snipe 3. And Snakebite trying to put a flank on. We'll see if he's going to sneak up on Lethal right now. Snakebite going to the top. Nice kill there, but he's about to get killed probably by Formal. And that's exactly what happened. So BTH in a really nice position, watching one another's backs and maintaining control of the B hill throughout its entirety.
That's the thing, right? About, Believe the Hype that's been so impressive. They've just been allowing STK to get like this garbage time, but every single time you see that they get a significant lead or maybe a semblance of a lead, Believe the Hype, just like, okay, we'll get that right back. You can tell that there's a certain swagger about this team that is so, just so evident. And now Snakebite pushing in here on C as he has to win this battle against Lethal. Not able to, but he knows that he's going to be down there sitting one shot. And then Snakebite drops back.
Yeah, Snakebite now has to worry about 2 threats. The shots coming from his back right now in Library and BR Tower, and the player who was able to survive at the bottom now. So he knows that he right here is in a bad position. He needs to drop down.
Yeah, but wait a minute though. It seems like Lethal was taken out. Maniac's going to be the last one over there. Snakebite needs to win this one. And a crouch there not going to help Maniac though as Snakebite comes out on top. Now the time is ticking, but this is what I was talking about, right? BTH, they've given up the lead 2 times here, and each time they've been able to come back comfortably. The D hill is going to pretty much make or break STK. They have not been able to get control of this one, Bravo.
Yeah, taking a look at who is in position to lock down the bottom of that sniper rifle tower. It looks like neither team actually ready for that hill move right now. It's going to be moving in 7 seconds. So we'll see right now as Royal 2 on the STK side is going to try to get ready for this D hill. His team is only down by about 10 points. They can get right back in this.
Oh yeah, for sure. And look at the pressure though from S3. Something else you got to keep in mind now. D hill's up with the sword right in front of him, and that's going to be unfortunate for Royal 2. But Formal just holding it down with that sword, and look at where Maniac's actually positioning himself. They're going to be able to stop this player by BR3.
Once again, that's where Maniac needs to be. He's what's considered the roamer. He floats around the map, and he's a pain in the butt to the enemy team. But Formal has the sword right now at Snipe Tower. That's such a huge threat, but made a mistake there. Tries to challenge. We're going to say Golden Boy had passed. We saw how important the sword is in this bottom middle hill right now as that does drop, so still anyone's game.
Yeah, well, Lethal now has the sword in hand, and he's going to hold it down here. Got about 20 seconds left to gain. Pressure coming from Elbow. Able to get one. Can he go for the double? No, he gets caught on the wall, and that is going to result in the sword falling down in the hands of Ogre 2, who's looking to get this 10 seconds in the hill, get these 10 points, but that's not going to be the case as the blue team pushes in.
Yeah, BTH keeps the pressure on their. Formal swings back in after his respawn, makes sure to take out that opponent and grabs the sword, so they're back in control and ready to move towards this E-hill as they extend their lead.
56 seconds remaining on the clock, Bravo. Not a lot of time to work with. They have to move in here right now, and it does not seem to be the case, as that will pretty much wrap it up. It's going to be mathematically impossible for APGs, or excuse me, for so many acronyms, STK, to actually come out on top here. Believe the Hype has punched their ticket to the finals, Bravo.
Yeah, Believe the Hype actually just now realizing that it is mathematically impossible for the enemy team to win this match, and they have done enough as the clock will wind down, and they've put in their share right here of amazing effort as they're now headed to the grand final. They take out STK in Game 3.
Now Believe the Hype gets redemption against Straight Rippin', but there you can see a disappointed STK having fallen to Straight at the second round of the winner's bracket, and then having an amazing road. They were riding a wave of momentum. The hype was real for Snakebite and Royal 2, but it just wasn't enough as the young guns over on the other side here with Believe the Hype were able to answer back. Formal and the crew have found themselves in a final. Absolutely incredible here. Straight Rippin', though, they're feeling good because they were able to dispatch Believe the Hype with relative ease.
That's right. I mean, right there, Believe the Hype has got to be feeling great. We talk a lot about the resiliency of these teams. Believe the Hype dropping game 1, winning game 2 by just a few kills, riding that momentum into game 3 to lock down, as you said, that D hill. They controlled the B hill and the D hill so well at each polar opposite side of the map. They locked that down, and during each hill, they knew exactly where their setup needed to be. STK, you heard it during the listen, and they knew that they were not in good shape as the BTH had perfect map setup.
That's right, and that's going to wrap things up for the losers bracket finals. But now it is time for the grand finals. Straight Rippin' facing off against Believe the Hype for a second time today. Will Straight Rippin' be able to dispatch Believe the Hype in 3-0 fashion, or will Believe the Hype be able to come back here and, just give it all that they have to take home $20,000 here at the Halo the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. Guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more action to come as the grand finals is coming after this commercial break. It's going to be a good one, guys, and we'll see you there.